What do standards and problem solving have to do with one another? So in chapter 3 of my book, there's a chapter called The Marriage of Standards and Problem Solving. So I'm kind of setting up the book where I'm not going to talk about standards throughout the whole book. It's just kind of going to be a heavy weight around the neck of the book. So I kind of cover it fairly briefly up front, get it done, and then you just assume those fundamentals throughout the rest of the book. But standards help us in two major ways. First of all, when I have a standard and I'm off that standard, then I know I have a problem, right? So whatever that is, whether it's your drive home and you go a certain route and all of a sudden you can't, you're not going to get where you want to go in the time you thought you were going to, or it's how you run a meeting or how a process works, whatever it is. When you have a standard, you can spot the problem faster. Second, when you come up with an improvement, what do you plug it into? How do you make sure that that improvement stays the course? Now, in some cases, we code it in, right? Literally, we code it into the software, but in this case, the software is the standard, right? The software and its establishment is the standard itself. And so it still applies. It's just we take it for granted in those cases. So in any case, when we start to look at a solution, how are we going to sustain it? It comes down to some version of standards, and that's why problem solving and standards can't be separated for very long.